Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Final Fantasy VIII Part 16, and I am sorry for the late uploads. I mean, my professor decided that it was a good idea. No, my other professor, not the one I have for my second class, the one for my first class, decided to put a teamwork on week 6. And of course, I have another teamwork for another class, so yeah, that's why this came out late. As you all probably know, I hate teamwork projects. They are horrible, and most of the time, they are time-consuming. But nonetheless, I just got out of talking to what's her name? Oh right, Fujin and Raijin. How can I forget those guys? Anyway, I got out of talking to Fujin and Raijin, and these two basically... Oh yeah, that's right, I have L-Refine, as I'm showing off that I can refine Kiragas, and I can also refine zombies and cures from regular things. But as I was saying, Fujin and Raijin had us a new mission objective, and we were to go to the headmaster and talk to him to... Okay, get out of my way. But anyway, as I was saying, we were supposed to talk to him so that we could find out our new mission objective. And if it is what I think it is, we're nearing the end of Disc 1. So, let's go and meet up with everybody. Even though Renoa literally has nothing to do with seeds, she's here. Just because we brought her here. Meanwhile, Zell is just shadowboxing. So, let's go on and wait for him. Wait, actually, there he is right now. He's coming in a car. This is one of those raggedy jalopies you see around the street. Certainly not one of those Delang City models. Anyway, this is Martin. He is the headmaster of Galbadia Garden. And he is now giving everybody a new objective. Due to the events of episode 13... Was it 14? No, 13 was... Yeah, it was 14. Never mind. It was 14. Due to the events of episode 14, we will now have to take serious actions. And by serious actions, I mean... No, wait, it was episode 13. That's what it was. I keep getting my parts mixed up. But yes, we still have to take serious actions nonetheless, because there is a sorceress on the loose. And everyone in the world of Final Fantasy VIII knows sorceresses are bad. They're very bad people. Yet the opening theme song of the game actually summons one. Yeah, if you actually translate the Latin lyrics of the opening song of the game, as I've already mentioned in part 13, you'll know that it's a summoning for a sorceress. Guess what shows up in part 13 with that exact same theme? And speaking of which, this is the guy that's going to be hired to take her down. Meet Irvine Kinneas. And needless to say, he actually is one of my favorite characters in this game. I mean, the guy has one huge burden on his shoulder, and that huge burden is he has to kill people. He's a sniper, and much to his dismay, even though he really doesn't want to, he has to blow people's brains out for the sake of seed. But he's trying to flirt with a lot of people, and trust me, he does that a lot. or at least communicate with people, or just hang loose, so that people won't know that he's some ruthless-ass sniper. Meanwhile, Zell, of course, like with Cypher, doesn't like him either. Yeah. We basically got the whole team now. Our team is complete. There's only 6 characters in this game, so it's Irvine, Squall, Zell, Quistis, Selfie, and Renoa. Will I be using them all? That all depends. However, the support team is basically going to be split up, along with the sniper team. So in other words, we just have to shoot to kill the Sorceress in Deling City. Oh yeah, we're going to be going back to Deling City, this time not as Laguna. And no, there will be no leg cramps. Anyway, the party is going to be simple. Squall is the leader at all times, and wow, this guy's an asshole. Really, he is. And by the way, this is the scene I was talking about like several parts ago. If you choose, that's okay. Selfie and Renoa will start flirting with Irvine to try to make Squall jealous. And Squall will just dismiss it as whatever. However, there's one thing you gotta understand. It doesn't matter who your party members are, so long as Irvine's the one in the party that's taking the shot, and Squall is in the party that's calling the shots. But if anything, your party will be again split up into 2. So that means what was I saying? Yeah, it's gonna be split into 2. So that means whoever you take to do the assassination, the others will be doing the support. And of course, they will be getting some actual levels there in Deling City. But for right now, I'm getting a tutorial about switching party members, which, by the way, I've already explained several parts ago about switching party members. This is just in case people don't understand how to switch party members. But if you actually play the game and you see, hey, look, there's a switch member thing right there, and you see you can't switch it at certain points, you won't be able to switch at certain points. Now, at this point, you will. However, once we start the mission in Deling City, we won't be able to switch for a while. Now then, since Irving's going to be in my party for the time being, we're going to have to switch out the junctions. God damn it, why am I picking the wrong person? Anyway, let's go ahead and switch those out. And by the way, all the monsters are now going to be at between level 20 and 22, due to the fact that Squall is at level 22. Oh, God have mercy on my soul. Good news is, Irvine will be on our team, so that's a good thing. But even great news is, later on, there's going to be another optional summoning. And no, I'm not talking about, Diablos, because, as far as Diablos is concerned, I still gotta work Chocobo World in order to get him. And that's gonna take a while. And by a while, I mean by Chapter 3. Oh, and that thing? I just put the helmet in a card. That's freaking awesome! More cards I get, the better. And I got a saw blade and a geezer's card. Okay! That's a rare drop. Because normally he only drops saw blades. Now then, let us go in between this crevice because I'm going to go back to Timber. And I am going to go get some... Hey, wait, what are you doing? What are you doing past me? Oh, right, I remember what I was going to do now. I was going to go back to Timber, and on the way there, after a few battles, Irvine will explain that he has a limit break. And this is kind of a mandatory thing. You see, Irvine's limit break depends on the ammo that we have been picking up for the longest. So, what is this limit break? His shotgun. So, depending on what kind of ammo you have, you can, with the R2 button, constantly press R2 to shoot the opponent a certain number of times. By God, once I get Irvine a GF that is increasing his strength, which the Minotaur brothers would most definitely be the ones to do it. Oh, by the way, I'm showing off Zombie. That zombie. It's dead, so anything else you do to it, it will not do anything. Okay, what else I was saying is, even if you drop it to 0, it won't do jack shit. So yeah. For Irvine, I guess I pushed the wrong button. That was an idiotic move on my part. But for Irvine, again, it all depends on what bullets you basically have in your possession in order for you to get rid of the competition with his with his limit break. And by the way, be careful because those little shrimp things not only cast Berserk, but they also cast Silent. I hate those things so much. Yeah, Irvine's in the red, so I gotta fix that problem. Ooh, got a new skill. Gotta have to change that too. But yeah, most of the grinding I'm gonna do is off screen because since we're coming near the end of the chapter, it's best that I try to get as much stuff done as humanly possible. Oddly enough, in Weapons Mag April, I'm able to get Renoa's second weapon. Of all the weapons that I could possibly get, I can only get Renoa's. What? The ever-loving hell. If there is a way for me to get steel pipes, somebody let me know, because again, I am playing off of memory. Oh well, let's heal Irvine. There we go. Him being in the red kinda kills the whole immersion there. So without further ado, I'm going to stop this for now, and I'll see you back at the train by the Ling City. And I'll be right back because I've been doing a lot of grinding. And I am back. After all the grinding we've done off screen, it's time for us to hop on the train to the Ling City. That's also another reason why I was grinding, because I don't think I have enough money for me to actually go to... Oh wait, actually I do. I do. I was just making sure that I had enough money to go to the Ling City. Because off screen, I only had about $9,000. And I spent some of it off screen on getting some bullets for Irvine. Now, we could just go to the Link City since I've gotten 15,000 gil from grinding. So, yeah. Now, we let Selfie do her thing. Because she wants to look out the window and ride the train. Why? Because it's Selfie. Alright. In order for us to continue, we're going to have to let the others in. While this horn dog is constantly thinking about Selfie. Wait. What does he mean by let him be? Hey, oh, hold on. Let me read that again. That just said let him be. I hope you realize Selfie is not a man. I promise you. She is not a man. Alright, let's let everybody in. Or I'm going to stand around there and look like an idiot. I mean, that's the thing. I'm dumbfounded as the fact that it said let him be. Okay, let's see that again. It said it again! So yeah, it's a typo on their part. Let's go let the others in now. And they all take their sweet time. Yep, they all take their sweet time. So now the train is going to be departing to Daling City. And I think Renault is getting a little bit of motion sickness. Well, technically everyone is, because, yeah. This train had a lot of turbulence. Oh, and I can control my character now? Yeah, Zell definitely don't like Irvine. But he'll grow to like him later. And meanwhile, Renoa and Quistis will say, hey, go check on Selfie. See, if I would have chose either Renoa or Quistis, Irvine would be flirting with them instead of Selfie. No, actually, Irvine would still flirt with Selfie. It's just the fact that he would actually openly flirt with Quistis or Renoa right in front of Squall's face. Anyway... yeah. And since that shameless flirt flirting with Selfie, I think she's got the hots for him. Or at least she doesn't know that yet. So wait, are you gonna sing the song? Are ya? Are ya? No? Okay, we'll just wait till we get to Daling City then. Oh no, wait. Now he's starting to flirt with him. Yeah. Again, I said Irvine is practically a sniper. And you know, while there's a lot of people in reality that think snipers are cool, unless you're playing Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, Halo, Battlefield, any other first-person shooter games where just one sniper can kill you in one shot. Well, while everybody thinks snipers are cool, there's some people who don't think snipers are cool. Because after all, snipers are only there for one mission: government executions, clean and stealthily. And for that, Irvine gets a lot of shit about it. So, Irvine tries to have the playboy persona so that he would actually be communicable. Otherwise, he'd probably be an uncharismatic bore and a stiff like Squall. I just said that out loud, did I? Oops, my bad. Excuse me 1 second while I turn that down. Again, apologies. Well, we made it to Deling City. So now all we have to do is get through security and get to the out escalator. Come on, get to the out escalator. Get to the out escalator. No, past me's doing it again. But in my defense, it's really hard to see the out escalator if it's bunched up in a 4-3 box, basically. So now we're here in beautiful Deling City again. This time, not as Laguna. By the way, I wonder how those guys are doing. Anyway, this will be where we're going to be for the remainder of Part 17. So I'll see you guys.